Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So WWE 2K has announced its season pass and most of what's in it for 2K25. There's some good, there's some bad, and there's some WTF. Let's go look at it. Alright, here we are over on the official page for the season pass. And right off the bat, there's some really good ones here like Sid Vicious, D'Lo Brown, Billy Gunn is back, so we're going to have the full roster of the DX. So we'll have all of DX in a game finally for first time in a long time. Mark Henry, the Motor City Machine Guns, Bull Nakano, Great Khali. Let's just get down here to the list. It says gain access to even more WWE superstars with the WWE 2K25 Season Pass, included in the Deadman Edition and as part of the Ringside Pass included in the Bloodline Edition. The Season Pass will include 5 post-launch character packs and the Supercharger Pack, which unlocks some of your favorite WWE Legends, retro arenas, and championships available at launch. Alright, the 5 character packs will be released throughout the year. Like I said, some good and some bad. Alright, let's get into this. New Wave Pack, May 2025. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Gulia, Stephanie, and special celebrity guest to be announced. Probably Travis Scott, because I guess for this pack's title, I'm guessing it's going to be Travis Scott. But a lot of good in there. Most of these this is a great pack, except for this, the celebrity guest thing. It might be Sexy Red because she was on NXT, and I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Now the next one, this is awesome and terrible at the same time. It says Dunk and Destruction Pack. Abyss from TNA. Frick yeah. Abyss is one of my favorite TNA wrestlers. He kind of had like a Kane / Mankind look. He was like a big ass, huge Kane or Mankind, but he such a great gimmick, such a great wrestler. It shocks me he never made it to the WWE to wrestle, right? At least not as the Abyss, anyway. Anyway, and the next up is the Great Khali. Cool to see him back, so that's awesome. And then the WTF. 3 NBA stars to be announced. Why in the blue hell are we putting NBA basketball players in a wrestling game? What is happening? The only way I'm okay with this is if Shaq, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James are the 3. If it's anybody else other than those 3, this is a stupid pack. It's dumb. I love Shaq. Shaq's awesome. Michael Jordan is a no-brainer, the greatest of all time. And then LeBron James. I mean, I would say Kobe Bryant, but the way he passed away, I don't think they want people beating him up in a video game, you know, like a wrestling game. So I don't know how they would feel about that. It would be cool to have Kobe in there, though. Next up is Fearless Pack, July 2025. We got New Jack, Jordan Grace, Penta. Wow, that was fast. He just got there. Bull Nakano, and then special celebrity guest to be announced. Here we go again. For the Fearless Pack, maybe that one is Travis Scott or Jelly Roll or something. I don't know. I don't know what this one would be. It'd be cool if it was the Green Arrow guy, Stephen Amell. That would be awesome. Anyway, next up is the Attitude Era Superstars Pack, September 2025. Wow, we're getting pretty late in the year here. We got D'Lo Brown. Hell yeah, seeing him back. He was in the Nation of Domination, if I'm not mistaken, so that makes sense. Billy Gunn, Road Dogg. Now we have the full roster of DX as long as X-Pac is in there. Victoria, everybody called that one. That was kind of a no-brainer. Mark Henry. Mark Henry's back. That's cool. I wonder which version, though. Is it his sexual chocolate version or the one he did right before he, like, what was it? Won the ECW title and the World's Strongest Man gimmick? Yeah. I hope it's that one because he had the cool, long dreadlocks and stuff. Special Saturday Night's Main Event Pack. Jesse Ventura. Nice. Mr. Wonderful, Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog. I like Junkyard Dog. Cool. And, of course, Sid Justice. So, hopefully Jesse Ventura is it playable, and he's not a manager, and he's not just a commentator. Hopefully he's actually playable. I hate when they charge for managers because you can't do anything with them. Season Pass includes Supercharger and 5 DLC character packs, which will be released in installments after WWE 2K25's launch. The Season Pass is available for a standalone purchase for the Standard Edition and is already included with the Deadman and Bloodline editions. More details on the content and release date of each DLC character pack will be shared in the future. So there's been a lot of like what you would think would be no-brainers. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, although I don't think they'd charge extra for him, but now that it's been 2 games, he's not included in Brock Lesnar, now they can charge for him as DLC. And you know, if he ever comes back, that's what they're going to do. Goldberg, Tori Wilson, let's say Dawn Marie. There's so many female wrestlers. How many female wrestlers are in here? We got 1, 2, keep going, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Women representation for DLC is terrible this year. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe Tori's not in here. That just seems like a no-brainer to me. Like, why? Why not? I don't understand. I mean, I can't complain too much because this picture alone, that is a great DLC roster lineup. But I feel like a lot of these are just like the special guest ones, you know, like where we were supposed to have a TNA pack. We got Abyss, and that's it. Whereas maybe that deal happened too late, and maybe TNA Wrestling, the company, didn't want to put them in the video game, which is stupid because it's free advertising, right? Maybe WWE didn't want to put them in the game because they'd be advertising the competition, even though they're in a deal together. I have no idea why they wouldn't put Joe Hendry in the game. That makes no sense. And of course, tons of the other wrestlers on the roster. I don't understand this DLC. If they didn't do the collaboration with TNA Wrestling, this would be your typical DLC list. But since they have doing it, they have, like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't understand. I'm speechless. There's a lot of good in here. A lot of WTF, like I said. Like, what is happening? Oy. So my favorite ones they added this year would have to be, I'll just say my favorite one from each pack. I'm going to say Stephanie from the New Wave pack. I'm going to say Abyss from the Dunk and Destruction pack. And Shaq, if he's the star they picked. Fearless pack would have to be Penta, because Penta's awesome. I'm glad Penta made it as DLC at least. Attitude Era pack, I got to go with Victoria. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers of all time. It's great to see her back in a game, especially being like as DLC, because then she gets more spotlight on her. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, where's Candice Michelle? That's another one I just thought in my head. I'm like, God, there's so many. There's so many women that don't get put in these games. Maybe they found out. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe they found out because of the intergender matches. Maybe they didn't want to be included in the game. Like Tori Wilson's like, no, I don't want guys beating me up and doing weird stuff. Oh, fine. I mean, who knows? Who knows? There's so many things that could be an issue. All right, so my favorite one. This one's Victoria, and then the Saturday night. I can't talk. Saturday night's main event pack. I would say my favorite would have to be Sid Justice. Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, whatever. He was awesome. He was super cool. Of course, Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura. Junkyard Dog's cool. This is a great pack. I like this pack. Anyway, so who are your favorites from each pack? Are you excited about the season pass? Are you pissed that certain wrestlers didn't make it this year? Like Tori Wilson, Joe Hendry, and I mean, the list goes on and on. We'll never get that exact perfect roster that we've always wanted, because the fact that Brock, Goldberg are not in it, I mean, they're two of the biggest to ever step in a ring, both literally and figuratively, you know. I'm still excited for the game. The roster they have for this year is stacked. It's really good. Ultimate Warrior's in it, so I'm happy. We got Psycho Sid. There's so many things they've done right this year, and then of course a lot of the things that kind of didn't make the cut, so to speak. Some things that there's always room for improvement is what I'm trying to get at here, and we're always going to be chasing that carrot. It's like, is this it? Is this the one? Is this the one? I'm still excited. I can't wait to play it as of tomorrow night. Just keep an eye on the channel. We're going to have a lot of new content coming. And as always, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.